Welcome to my channel. My name is London and I have no makeup on and my hair is up, which means we have a skincare video today. Now, this week I have a lot of things that I am just obsessed with. If you watched my last video, I did a video on the Isle of Paradise tanning serum and I'm obsessed with that. The other thing that I'm obsessed with, I got sent by Tatcha and I just cannot get enough of this. Like literally, if you're my friend, family, you know I have been raving on and on and on and on and on about these two things. So first thing we have is the Tatcha Silk Sunscreen. This I am so obsessed with. If you follow my TikTok, then you know I've been bombarding TikTok and Instagram with all of these Tatcha products because I cannot stop. So I needed to make a YouTube video because quite literally this is the best clay mask that I've ever tried and sunscreen that I've ever tried. The clay mask is the Tatcha clarifying clay mask and like y'all, I'll try and find a picture or something to put up on the screen, but if you guys been following me for a while, you know I've been struggling with redness and breakouts and like just horrible like cystic acne that I can't pop, and it's super annoying, but it's been going up and down on my cheeks for what feels like forever. And quite literally I haven't changed like hardly anything with my skincare routine, and I've been using the mask. There's like, I'm about to put it on. This is like the 5th time that I put it on and I'm like, this is a freaking lifesaver. Like, it's amazing. Getting into this, let me just say this because I can say every good thing under the sun. So this is a clarifying clay mask. It changes colors. So it goes from green to red. Really interesting. It is super expensive. It's $70, but in all honesty, I am going to repurchase this forever. I have a list on my phone of all skincare and makeup products that I have this like obsession with, and literally after the second time that I tried this, I put this on the list. And the sunscreen. I was like, these two things are gonna be in my collection forever. So I just washed my face. So we're gonna plop this on. So this is what she looks like. It's green and it comes with a cute little spoon and you only need to use a little bit of it. The first time I used it, I filmed a TikTok and I used way too much on my TikTok because apparently you're supposed to use a thin layer and you're supposed to be able to see it turn red like that. So you're not supposed to see any of the green. That's a good indicator of how much product you should be using. So good thing is that the $70 is probably gonna go a long way. Look at how cool that looks. So this is warming. So it does have a subtle warming effect on the skin. So if you get this and you try it out and you're like, oh, my face feels kind of hot, that's why. So this is supposed to absorb extra oils on your face. It's supposed to open your pores up with the warming part of the face mask, which my pores have been amazing. I'm so pleased with how my skin is looking right now, and that comes once in a blue moon for me at the moment. I don't know why this like cystic acne deal is like lingering. I don't know what caused it, and I don't know why it's not going away, but it's slowly going away with this face mask. So I'm gonna let this sit on my face while we finish and talk about this face mask. So yes, it's going to gently exfoliate your skin. It's gonna feel a little warming on the face, and the best part is that it's super gentle. Like you guys know, I have combination skin, so some parts of my skin is oily and some parts of my skin is dry, and then with the like cystic acne deal that I've been combating that I've never had before, I don't really know how to address it, and I've been wanting to just put acid on my face and just try and get rid of it, and that's really bad. My skin gets dry. I just used a retinol treatment trying to get rid of all this acne and my skin got super dry. So all of this, it decongests and exfoliates, opens your pores, and it does it all without irritating or drying your skin. So my skin doesn't feel dry after this. My skin feels like baby butt smooth, and my breakouts are not inflamed or irritated or sensitive to the touch, which is like, it literally hit every single check mark for me. I can actually see an improvement in my skin, which with face masks, that's my biggest problem, is that I love the feeling of face mask and I love like doing the whole like skincare prep, but then I never really see a lot of results. So I feel like I never really reach for face masks because hardly any of them really do what I'm looking for them to do. Now, I'm gonna let this sit on my face for a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna go rinse it off and then we'll come back and talk about the sunscreen. I am back and my skin is just like baby butt smooth. No redness, no irritation. I literally just rinsed this off. Like my hair is still wet over here, but I just cannot believe how like magical this face mask is. Like I am so freaking obsessed with it. So let's go in with the Tatcha Silk Sunscreen. So apparently this one is SPF 50 and then the PA++++ whatever. I learned this recently that apparently we're not allowed to put SPF like 75 or like SPF 100, that it's just gonna say SPF 50 plus, and the 50 plus just means it could be higher than 50. I don't know. Y'all can correct me if you know this a little bit better. But you shake it up before you use this. And this is a super hydrating sunscreen. It has a little bit of a tint to it. And it literally feels so smooth on the skin. There's no like white cast. And it gives my skin like the slightest bit of like a blurring effect, and I feel like I've been using this so much that I'm gonna have to repurchase this like ASAP. And if you guys didn't know, the Sephora sale is coming up. I think it's like the first week of April, like I think like April 7th or April 11th, one of those days. So definitely start making your list for the Sephora sale now, because I feel like I always get to the Sephora sale and then that week I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want, and then like the week after I'm like, oh, I needed ABC, and the Sephora sale's already ended. So this is what the sunscreen looks like. It literally just makes your skin look dewy and fresh and hydrated and plumped. Fun fact about this is that this does have hyaluronic acid in it, and I know I say hyaluronic acid a lot, but I feel like people get afraid because it's hyaluronic acid and like that word is kind of scary. But basically it's just like an ingredient that helps to hold moisture into the skin, and then niacinamide helps with brightening the skin. So as you're wearing this, protecting your skin from the sun, it is going to help brighten any kind of dark spots that you've gotten from the sun. So literally, this is amazing. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It doesn't look like sunscreen. It's like a no-brainer. Makes your skin feel amazing. It's not too heavy if you're oily. I'm just so freaking obsessed. Like literally, there's hardly been anything that I use from Tatcha that I don't like. And they just keep coming out with things that are just blowing my mind amazing. But they are expensive. So I'm waiting for the Sephora sale. But I guarantee you I'm going to be having like 2 or 3 of these because I just cannot live without it, especially with having my surgery recently. I need all the sunscreen I can get, and a sunscreen that encourages me to want to wear it because I love it just makes it all the difference in the world. And I feel like I can use this by itself. Like I feel like it has like the slight bit of blurring and it makes my skin look good, that I can just slap it on by itself and put some mascara and concealer on and run out the door. But that is it for this video. I'll leave the link down below for the Tatcha and the clay mask. But that is it for this video. I'll link the sunscreen and clay mask down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys in the next video.